sure it's nothing you don't like. Yeah, I'm sure.
Hey boys, what's going on? It's your boy Collazo here today, guys, and today we're going to be talking about Duelist Patch 1.80. So let's hop into it and let's talk about it. So Duelist Patch 1.80 came out yesterday, so I'm going to skip the first part. And there is balance changes in this patch. If you guys do remember, in the last patch there was not a single balance change, and some people were upset because the two cards people wanted to get changed didn't get changed. But in this patch, there will be two card balance changes to cards that I think everyone in the community wanted. And those two cards are Entropic Gaze and Grandmaster Variax. The first card we're going to talk about in this balance change is Entropic Gaze, so let's hop into it. If you guys remember, Entropic Gaze was a 2-mana Magmar card that deals 4 damage to the enemy general and both players draw a card. So what Counterplay Games did is they reduced the damage from 4 to 2. Now the reason they did that, they explained it down here below, and we're going to read it, which is Magmar games are ended slightly faster than we'd like to due to how easily they can win with cards from their action bar. I totally messed that up. We're reducing Entropic Gaze's damage to shift its focus towards decks that care about players drawing cards instead of it being used primarily as just another finisher, which is beautiful because this is what people wanted. This card did insane amount of damage. 2 of these did 1 Spiral Technique, and Spiral Technique's an 8-mana card. That's crazy, right? For 4 mana, you could deal 8 damage, you know? This card was insane. So I'm glad they reduced it down to damage. I still think that's enough damage to make the card useful, and you get a card out of it. You know, this is going to work very well still with Decimus decks. So I think Entropic Gaze is now a pretty good card. I think it's pretty solid, and I think a lot of people are still going to run this card. I don't think it's that bad of a 2-drop still. You know, I could be wrong with the other meta shifts and Magmar deck shift, but I'm pretty sure 2 damage out of hand plus card draw still isn't bad. You know, 2 damage for 2 mana plus card draw, so it has an upside. But yeah, that's Entropic Gaze. I hope you guys enjoy it. So do I. Now let's get to the bad boy. Let's get to Grandmaster Variax, or bad girl, because she's a girl, not a guy. Grandmaster Variax, cost increased from 7 to 8. Stats increased from 7/7 to 8/8. Now, if you guys remember, Grandmaster Variax before was a 7-mana 7/7. So now that its stats been increased and its mana's been increased, that's actually good for us, and I'll explain why. And they kind of say down here, why we love Grandmaster Variax has a slightly and awesome impact when summoned. The combination of early mana, Spring Tiles, and Darkfire Sacrifice are allowing her to take over games too consistently in the early turns. We are shifting the Grandmaster Variax up to an 8-cost minion so that she can continue to crush games just a little less early and a little less often. Now, I feel like this is what Counterplay Games needed to do. So now you can't, like, as player 2, you can't ramp up to her super quick with, like, you know, Wraithling Swarm, grab a mana tile, you know, Darkfire Sacrifice. It's crazy. You can do some crazy shit to get Grandmaster Variax out early. So now that they buffed her up a little bit, it's going to be harder to summon her. Hopefully we see less Grandmaster Variax decks. In my opinion, in the current meta, this is the unfun deck to play against. Like, once I see Variax, I auto-concede almost every time because it's just not fun playing against it. I hate it. Unless it's like late game and I still have a chance, but early game, it's just not fun. But the one change I wish they did, I wish they didn't make it opening gambit. I kind of wish they made it like that card in line R, that while it's on the field, your Bloodborne spell is Tempest. Kind of wish it was like that. And then when it's off the field, it goes back to its original Bloodborne spell. The fact that it still has opening gambit shows that we still might see Grandmaster Variax in decks. I just hope we see it a lot less often, like they explained, because Grandmaster Variax is just not fun to play again. Like, if you're playing Grandmaster Variax, it's fun, but playing against it, not fun. So, good change, Counterplay Games. Kind of wish you changed it from opening gambit to not opening gambit, like why it's on the field. That would be great. Anyway, moving down, those were the 2 balance patches. I think they are both pretty good. Monthly quest, Common Crate Key. So, for the duration of February, we are adding a one-time monthly quest, complete 15 quests, that rewards 1 Common Crate Key. Come on, Counterplay Games. Common, you couldn't give us like a rare or an epic. That's 15 quests for 1 key, and that Common Crate Key is going to give us like an orb and like a stupid emote. Like, come on. I hate that. To be honest, I'm not a fan of this. I understand where they're coming from. They need to make money, but give us a better key at least. Like, 15 quests is a lot of quests. You know, maybe I'm just complaining because I have a lot of the stuff in the game newer players probably don't. But, you know, even for a newer player to grind that many quests, they should be rewarded with something more than a common crate key. Like an epic rare, or epic or rare key, or whatever they are. Just higher ones, you know, common sucks. But anyway, that's cool, I guess, right? This is what I'm excited for. About the whole patch, all of it, this is my favorite thing. New boss battles arriving soon. I love the boss battle. I thought it was awesome. I thought it was fun, something unique to play. And, you know, it's something that just changes up duelists. So, before we actually hop into it, tell me if you look at this and tell me this doesn't look like a shadow version Grandmaster Zendo right here. So, like, maybe Grandmaster Zendo deck? Crazy? Alright. Anyways, we're loading up even more bosses for you to battle. Expect to see some familiar faces with colorful twists in the coming weeks. I'm super excited for this. I'm sure everyone is. This is going to be fucking awesome. Can't wait. Can't wait, Counterplay Games. Bug fixes and minor changes. Blah, 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 blah. We'll just skip over that because you can pause it and read it if you want. It doesn't look like anything important. Upcoming roadmap. Continuous draft rainbow deck mode. We saw that in the past draft where you can like draft like Abyssian cards while you're playing Lionar, some crazy stuff like that. Super excited for that. I think everyone is super excited for that. Card expansions for 2017, so many new cards. I'm excited for new cards. I feel like we haven't got any in a while. Duelists for Android and iOS. Cannot wait for mobile Duelists. Cannot wait to play Duelist on my phone. Duelist for consoles, super excited for that as well because I play a lot of Xbox. And then localization, translation, and international release. Sorry, had something stuck in my throat. International release. So that's pretty cool. I think everyone's just super excited for the continuous draft mode, the cards, and basically the first four things. And anyone who plays Duelist that is not very good with English, I'm sure translation's pretty good for them as well. Anyways, but that's the patch notes. I think it was a pretty good patch overall. It fixed 2 problem cards. I feel like we're the only 2 in the meta that need to be fixed currently. And, you know, we got new boss battles coming. Don't really care about the common crate key in all honesty. You know, the overall, it was a good patch. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, you know, comment down below. Let me know what you guys think of this patch. If you guys think it was good. Was it bad? You know, I think it was good. But anyways, I'm your boy Collazo. I hope you guys keep on dueling, and I will see you guys next time.